Crimson Trace Corporation presents Laser Training and Defense Techniques. 6 dynamic tips to help you get the most out of your laser system. Your trainer is Clyde Caceres, Director of Law Enforcement Training for Crimson Trace Corporation. Clyde has instructed and trained thousands of police officers and special operations teams on the tactics used with laser sighting systems. We've asked Clyde to choose 6 of the best laser tactics that are applicable to civilian laser training and present them here in this unique training video.
Hi, I'm Clyde Caceres, Law Enforcement Director for Crimson Trace Corporation. We're here at the Public Safety Training Center in Portland, Oregon. Over the next few minutes, we will be presenting to you some useful laser tips. Tactical tips that can only be achieved using Crimson Trace laser grips. Before we get started, let's remember to always exceed our rules of firearm safety.
Always point the muzzle in a safe direction. Always triple check to ensure that the gun is unloaded. Keep your finger off the trigger unless you're ready to shoot. Separate all ammo from your practice area, preferably in another room. If you touch the gun, check it. If you reload, stop practice immediately. Also remember these safety rules that apply to laser sighting systems. Never point your laser into anyone's eyes. Although certain lasers are considered eye safe, sustained exposure to the eyes may cause damage. Never point your laser in an unsafe direction. Your laser sighting system is connected to your firearm. Always pointing your laser in a safe direction will keep your firearm pointed in a safe direction. Observe all laws regarding use of lasers in your area.
So let's go out on the range and take a look at tip number 1. Traditional pistol sighting requires that you line up your eyes, your sights, and your target. Now this can sometimes expose your head to danger. A laser-equipped pistol can help you learn to lead with your laser instead of your head. With traditional sighting, in order to sight effectively through the sights, you must lead with your head. This exposes you to risk. With a laser, you can effectively index your target without the alignment of your eyes to the sights, greatly reducing the exposure of your head. Practicing this system of laser use with cover will help you utilize one of the laser's greatest strengths. We'll be back in a minute with tip number 2.
Laser grips are commonly used by police to supplement conventional sights as a deterrent to help avoid the use of lethal force and as a tool to accelerate training. Now these same advantages are available to you, the responsible civilian gun owner. Crimson Trace laser grips are designed and built on principles of high performance and quality, aimed to perfectly complement your self-defense package. Laser grips from Crimson Trace. Superior products, superior protection.
Sometimes circumstances don't allow you to align your eyes behind the sights of the gun. That's why point shooting is so important. For instance, have you ever tried to drive down the highway and look at a map at the same time? It's almost impossible to focus your attention on the details of the highway as well as the map. Point shooting means you can index your target without traditional sight picture. Training with laser grips allows you to master point shooting.
The civilian use of Crimson Trace laser grips is increasing, and for good reason. Laser grips provide optimum pinpoint sighting capability, especially in low light situations where self-defense confrontations most often occur. Laser grips are excellent for people who may have difficulty focusing between their iron sights and the target. And for working people who can't always spend the time they'd like training at the range, Crimson Trace lasers accelerate your marksmanship expertise. Laser grips, the simple solution to pinpoint accuracy.
In the comfort of a range, we generally train standing up, but most real-world confrontations do not allow you to be in perfect positions. Here's a training tip that most of you won't be able to practice without Crimson Trace lasers. With an absolutely safe and unloaded gun, and pointing only in a safe direction. Practice your dry firing from awkward real-life positions. For instance, lying down is a common response position, or crouched behind cover. Personal testimonies consistently demonstrate that practicing with laser grips can really assist you if you're ever in a confrontation.
I either have to see the target or I can see my sights. I can't see both of them at the same time. So when I got laser grips, all I have to do is concentrate on the target.
Our firm provides executive protection services and training, which is more commonly referred to as bodyguard assignments. In our profession, speed and accuracy is essential. The reason that we use Crimson Trace laser device, it allows us to acquire our target quickly and accurately to neutralize the assailant.
I like the laser grips. They fit the gun nicely, they fit my hand nicely, and I can feel the button right there under my finger. I don't have any trouble finding it. I don't have to search for it.
The laser grips are a big help on this ranch by helping us to reduce the varmint population. We have a lot of livestock to protect as well as their feed. Farmers do a terrible job, but the laser grips give us that added security of knowing where that bullet's going to go and make it count.
Laser grips are built to exceed the high standards of today's firearms enthusiast. The high-intensity laser beam is continual, uninterrupted, and of the maximum brightness that current technology and federal regulations will allow. Energy-efficient circuitry provides battery life in excess of 4 hours of on-time use. Replacement batteries are inexpensive and readily available. Laser Grip's built-in sensory activator allows instinctive and instantaneous laser operation with either hand. No additional steps are required to activate or deactivate the laser during normal use. An additional master on-off switch is available on most models for complete system override. Precise windage and elevation alignment is simple and reliable using Laser Grip's sight lock calibration system. Laser grips are virtually identical in size to stock grips, leaving drawing and holstering natural and comfortable. And laser grips are tough, surviving thousands of rounds of fire, repeated drop tests onto concrete, underwater submergence testing, and more. Laser grips, high performance, high quality, highly recommended.
What do we mean by dodging the litigation bullet? If you're involved in a shooting, even justified, it can be devastating. Lasers can help de-escalate a possible lethal force encounter.
I've repeatedly seen how a hostile or violent situation can be peacefully resolved when a suspect realizes he's been engaged with a laser.
There are no guarantees that a laser will stop a bad guy simply because he sees a dot on his chest. But law enforcement accounts are showing that this works effectively. Any tool that you can put on your gun that will help you avoid a lethal encounter, I think, is very valuable. Over 70% of law enforcement shooting situations happen at night or in low light. There are many similarities to what happens in a civilian environment. Let's go inside and take a look at how white light in conjunction with lasers could be your biggest ally. We've been discussing how important the laser sighting system is. There's another light source that's very important, and that light source is white light. Now, white light can come in various forms, but for convenience, a handheld system is the best. Some of them are smaller tactical lights, like this one here. Some of them are larger, more conventional lights. The larger ones can be applied with your pistol in a method like this. And the smaller tactical lights, one method of operation is to hold it like this. Why is white light so critical? White light helps you navigate, white light helps you locate, and most importantly, white light helps you identify what your target is. This could become a critical issue at a later date. So white light, combined with the laser system, provides your best tactical options in any defense scenario.
A responsible citizen using a laser has the same two basic advantages that a police officer would have. Number one, he has a tactical advantage, which means he's able to ascertain a sight picture more quickly than with a laser than without one. And number two, the liability, his personal liability is reduced. because he can defuse the situation before it comes to using lethal force.
Laser-equipped firearms have proven to be effective in saving lives and deterring crime. Now, Crimson Trace laser grips offer quality and innovation previously unseen in a laser gun sight. Powering the brightest crimson red laser available by law, Laser Grip's patented circuitry and electronic components are integrated inside of the grip panels, leaving your firearm virtually indistinguishable from its stock configuration. Crimson Trace laser grips, the world leader in high-performance laser sighting systems.
Now, we'd encourage you to live fire as often as possible. There's no replacement for training at the range. But we also understand that sometimes getting to the range can be difficult and maybe a little costly. Crimson Trace laser grips gives you an opportunity to stay proficient at home. You can practice with your laser grips to supplement your training at the range. But before you proceed, remember our rules of safety, especially the rule about an unloaded gun, so triple check it now before you go on. Practicing at home with the laser grips helps improve your muscle memory proficiency. You can practice drawing, holstering, trigger control, sight alignment, and more. All of this will make the time that you do spend on the range much more productive. We'd like to thank Rick Stone, J.D. Wiseman, and the staff at the Public Safety Training Center here in Portland, Oregon. Practice safely and enjoy your laser grips. They truly are one of the best accessories you can put on your handgun.
Laser grips are fast becoming one of the most popular and respected sighting methods available to gun owners. On the range, Crimson Trace laser grips give you instant visual feedback, accelerating your training and marksmanship proficiency. And off the range, Crimson Trace lasers are finding wide applications for camping and trail guns, in hunting and recreational shooting, in varmint and predator control, in self-defense and in competitive shooting. Crimson Trace makes user-installed laser grips to fit many popular handguns. For Glock owners, Crimson Trace factory integrates a precision built-in laser grip for nearly every pistol in the Glock line. If you already own a Crimson Trace laser, we hope these laser training tips will help you to enjoy and feel more confident about your shooting skills. If you're considering a laser system, make sure it's Crimson Trace laser grips. For thousands of law enforcement departments and firearms enthusiasts, there's only one name in laser sighting systems: Laser Grips from Crimson Trace Corporation.